Let's get you the latest from Bangladesh, where elections are expected tomorrow on a Sunday. And just in the run-up to the elections, 4 people have died in Bangladesh, including 2 children, after a passenger train caught fire. The incident took place just ahead of the general elections to be held tomorrow. The police are suspecting an arson attack ahead of the national elections. Remember, the main opposition party, BNP, has already boycotted the election, describing those elections as sham vote as far as the people of the country are concerned. They've also called for a 48-hour strike that started early this morning. The Foreign Minister of Bangladesh in a statement has called the train arson incident a blatant attempt to install fear and panic among the masses.
Just ahead of general elections in Bangladesh, a tragedy. 4 people dying after a train set on fire in pre-poll violence. Now this, of course, is the burnt remains of the Benapol Express that was coming from Joshore, Benapol to Kamalapur in Dhaka. Kamalapur is the main railway terminus in Dhaka, and that's where this train was headed. It caught fire, and of course the police who are investigating say they have suspects, and 4 people have died as this train was set on fire ahead of elections in Bangladesh. Now there is, of course, a fear over violence and security during these elections, though massive security deployment has been arranged for in the run-up to these elections. And at this point, though, the charred remains of this coach, the Benapol Express, is something that will give you an idea of what the people on this train endured as these coaches were set on fire. You can see the burnt remains of several fans, etc., seats, and of course completely burnt coach of the Benapol Express that was coming from Benapol in Joshore to Kamalapur in Dhaka. Just before it could enter the Kamalapur Dhaka railway station, the fire really spread and 4 people died. In fact, eyewitnesses told us that 1 person died while he was trying to escape from one of these windows, and unfortunately his family, he said, was also there in the train. Now obviously this is something that perhaps is a reminder of how democratic processes like elections also can be threatened with violence, and that's something, of course, the Bangladesh government, the Bangladesh Election Commission, is looking at very seriously. Massive security arrangements for these general elections in Bangladesh, in which there is a lot at stake, not just for Bangladesh but also for the entire region, and therefore these elections are being watched very closely, not just in Bangladesh but from abroad as well. With camera person GD Shankar in Dhaka, Bangladesh, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.